Hello, everybody. Hello, my beautiful Aries watching. This is going to be a video for the month of October. This is an overview for the month of October. I will be back with a mid-October reading. I tried the weeklies for a while, but that just didn't work out with my schedule. Still having to work outside the home for now. So I'm going to I'm going to be doing the beginning of the month and then a mid-month reading for each sign, and trying to find time to throw other readings in there, bonuses for signs that give, a larger number of views, and readings on other subjects, which I haven't really had the time to do because I'm trying to find my footing on how I can be more consistent. So I really appreciate those of you who have stuck it out with me, who have subscribed, who have watched my videos. I appreciate you so very much. Please remember that this is a collective. It is not a one-to-one. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. For October, I'm going to be using the Halloween Oracle, as well as the Spirit Song Animal Oracle. I love the artwork on these. I don't often use them because the suits are different in that deck, and I don't have them memorized. For some reason, I can't commit them to memory. So we'll see how it goes. All right, Aries. So in October is such a beautiful month. It is my favorite month of the year because I'm in Maine, where the leaves change colors. It's beautiful and fiery and bright wherever you drive. And the contrast is the deep blue skies that we have in October. So I really love it. I hope it's beautiful where you are. Today here in Maine, as I am doing this reading, we're getting a lot of rain, which we need. It's been very dry for weeks upon weeks. So happy to see the rain falling. Alrighty, so on October 7th, we have a full harvest moon in Aries, your sign. This is going to be a super moon. It's going to be big, bright, beautiful, close. So on the 7th, that's going to happen. But we're going to be feeling those energies 2 to 4 days before, 2 to 4 days after. So, we're going to have, 7 or 8 days of this Aries energy, this fiery, passionate energy. And because it's in your sign, you will especially be feeling this, right? You may feel the urge to get a project underway, complete a project, clean your entire house, dust every shelf. You may have that kind of energy. You may have the energy to create a business or to finish your website. It's going to be a very energetic time. And then on the 21st of October, we have the new Hunter's Moon in Libra, bringing us back into balance from all of that fiery energy of the Aries full moon. Scorpio season starts on the 23rd, the dark and mysterious, right? That ushers us into Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Samhain, on October 31st, and the Day of the Dead, November 1st and November 2nd. So we have some good things coming in for October. Weather, beauty, passion, action, all of those things. All right, Aries, let's start off. So for you, this Halloween Oracle gave you 2 Oracle cards. A few signs have gotten 2. Most signs have gotten 1. So the first card out for you, Aries, is the Cauldron. The Cauldron. Synergy and healing. Synergy and healing. I love that. So the Cauldron indicates an importance of combining a variety of techniques or elements to get the best result, right? So combining, let's say as an example, love with discipline, right? When it comes to kids, we love them, but we need to discipline them, right? Balancing and combining work with play, those types of things, okay? Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't choose just a single rigid pathway when there's a variety of ways to meet your goal, to make your goal, to get to your goal, right? So you can enjoy the getting to the goal when you look at the different pathways that you can take, and your eyes are open and you're open to opportunities. You can find your own way to create something new. You don't have to follow anyone else's path, right? So synergy and healing. And then the second card they gave you is forgiveness. Oh my gosh. And healing and forgiveness go hand in hand, right? So we see this hand loosely holding that beautiful, oh gosh, I'm not good with flowers. It's I don't think it's a rose. It could be a lotus, a lily. Reducing the burden. Okay, forgiveness, reducing the burden. So I couldn't read it up there on the screen. So when we forgive others, we actually do reduce our own burden. When we're carrying, grief and anger and guilt even, and all of those things, we are burdening ourselves with that, right? So healing goes hand in hand with forgiveness. If you have this card, think about who it is that you could be forgiving, and that includes yourself. Wow. So healing and forgiveness, Aries. I love that for you. What a beautiful message. What a beautiful message. Okay. And remembering there are all sorts of ways to reach your goal. You don't have to go with the crowd to get to where you want to be. You can forge your own path. You can take the road less traveled, right, to get to where you want to be. Your relationship, your job, your business doesn't have to look like anyone else's. It needs to be your own. It needs to be your own. Yeah, your own way. Stand in your unique truth, in your unique self. That's the best way to be. Okay, Spirit, what do we have for my beautiful Aries watching for the month of October? What is the message to build upon the healing and forgiveness message that they already have, right? Forgiving other people is such a load lightener. I don't know why they're giving me these particular words to say, but it's so true. There are people in my life that I've had to forgive, even though they hurt me very, very deeply. But when I was able to forgive them, it was like I could let it go. It's almost like picture yourself kind of blowing them a kiss, right? Like just saying, I forgive you. I'm hurt, but I forgive you. I release this pain and blow them a kiss. Blowing that energy right up into the universe. All right. Let's take these how they came. So your first card is the Queen of Crystals. That looks like a hedgehog, right? So my guides asked me to use this deck and said, just take the cards at face value. Don't worry about trying to interpret their meanings to mix with the deck that I normally use, which is that one. So I've been trying to do that, although, it's hard because I have the base meanings of the tarot sort of ingrained in me. So, all right, Queen of Crystals is a Queen of Pentacles. Comfort and prosperity. Yeah. So this is indicating the feminine energy of this card, this Queen of Crystals, indicates that you have created comfort and prosperity in your life, whether that be your job, your home, but it's how you feel comfortable. You may be comfortable in a cabin in the woods living off grid. Someone else may be comfortable with a big 3-story home with 19 rooms and 10 bathrooms. It's whatever your comfort is, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Then you have number 9, the Hermit. This is Virgo energy, so organizational, perfectionism, contemplation, and wisdom, right? So the Hermit is one who does contemplate, meditate, who draws upon the wisdom of their inner self, right? Their inner wisdom. That's what the Hermit is about. Number 9 is accomplishment, and that coming right after the Queen of Crystals tells you you have accomplished a lot, but have you noticed it? Have you had gratitude for it, Aries? Three of Shells. What a beautiful card, right? Three of Shells is the Three of Cups in the regular tarot. This is three dolphins swimming around three beautiful shells. And the artwork is phenomenal. This is playfulness and bliss, right? So this is a reminder that you should celebrate and you should have joy, right? We need to have that in our lives because then we attract more of it in. Four of Feathers is the Four of Swords. This is sanctuary and rest. Sanctuary and rest. The Hermit card is similar to that. Contemplation, wisdom, sanctuary, and rest. Okay, so you see that's a bear sleeping or hibernating there in this. So you really need, Aries, you need some time to contemplate, and that's indicated by the healing and forgiveness as well, right? You need to contemplate, who is that you need to forgive? Is it you or someone else, right? Blow them a kiss, say goodbye to that that grief, that pain, that loss, whatever it is for you. Then you have another four right on the heels of that. Four of Crystals would be the Four of Pentacles. This is control and security. So Four of Crystals, Four of Pentacles is what you keep and what you give, right? We need to be sure that we're not giving away all of our wisdom, all of our time, all of our energy to someone or something else, right? We need to keep enough and have control over our investments, right? Over our money, over our time, over what we're doing for other people. And then you have number 8, Strength. This card is indicative of Leo. I don't know why they chose an elephant, probably because that's one of the biggest land mammals, right? That is a mammal. Yes, they have their babies. Okay, had to think for a minute. So 8 is mastery and infinity. This is courage and endurance, right? So a lot of times when we're going through changes, when we're trying to forgive others, when we're trying to heal ourselves, we get tired, right? We feel a little worn down. You need to have strength. Call on the elephant, call on the lion if that's what you'd like to do. If you have Leo prominently in your birth chart, this is just telling you, Aries, that this is your reading, right? Leo is fire, just like you, passion. So yeah, so you want to forgive, you want to heal, you want to take some time to contemplate, right? Like the Hermit told you and the Four of Feathers tells you, you want to take that time. You want to have courage. So let's just go over these again. We're going to just look at what the word messages are. So Queen of Crystals, comfort and prosperity that you've created. The Hermit, contemplation and wisdom. The Three of Shells, playfulness and bliss. The Four of Feathers, sanctuary and rest. The Four of Crystals, control and security. And then the Strength card. I love all of this message as a whole because it's really telling you that you have inside of you the wisdom to know what you need to do, who you need to forgive, what you need to heal. It could be mental or physical. Aries, okay? Then you have card number 30, the Lynx. 30 pairs down to a 3, creation and collaboration, right? So I'm trying to get that card to focus. It just doesn't want to do it. Okay, oh, there we go. Find hidden truth and follow your intuition. Find the hidden truth and follow your intuition. So in order to find anything that's hidden, we have to tune in, right? We have to tune into our gut, to our instinct, to our guides. We need to meditate. We need to take time away, as that Four of Feathers has told you. Take some time for contemplation, as the Hermit has told you, right? Okay, Aries, so in this month of October, time to rest, regenerate, rejuvenate, heal, forgive. I hope this has helped, and I will see you in a couple of weeks with the mid-October reading. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.